Okay. Oh no. I think I'm gonna mulligan actually. Don't hit that. Fucker. Hello. We're at Blaine Disc Golf Course today. Super rainy, super dreary, super shitty. You might ask, why would I subject myself to something like this? Because I live in the Pacific Northwest, and if you don't, you just don't get outside for like half the year. So, anyways, I'm gonna throw 2 off the tee, off the first tee, just to warm up a little bit. Basket's all the way down there. I should have it on the screen. Let's get into it. That should work pretty good. Not entirely sure where that second one went. Let's find it. Alright, so the second one landed right here. I'm gonna play off that. Not good. Might just have to brave the wetness without the hood because I can't really see where I'm throwing when I go to the side. So we'll see what happens. Start off with a +1 here. All right, hole 2. Just straight down this little alleyway right here. My reg's already very wet. It's gonna be a fun one today. Ooh, I think that was really good actually. Loki, have a birdie look for the wet disc. No birdie. I think the water on the screen made my phone turn to time-lapse mode over just regular video. So really my man. Alright, basket just right up there. Basket's just right up there. You probably, I don't know if you can hear me. Alright. First par of the day on hole 3. Also, my best score on this course is 13 over, so I don't know if today's going to be any better. It's very wet. Alright, hole 4. Basket is down there. Actually, I haven't ever played this short layout, so kind of fun. As soon as I get used to being wet. Probably got about halfway there. I had a treat. I'd have quite the upshot. Hits right now. Don't think that's gonna work. Let's go. Putting when it's wet is a whole different game. So crazy. Can't believe I actually made that. Hole 5, basket's right there. There is a Mando right there, but it doesn't really come into play right now. Usually the basket's like way over there. Alright, let's see what I can do. Alright, I actually kind of low-key got into like a birdie position here. Basically not even like worthwhile to even try to dry off the disc. Let's see what happens. Tweet, tweet. Hole 6, I believe. Basket's basically like right behind this tree. I want to go around the corner. I guess I'm going to try forehands. Forehand fails me a lot. I feel like especially because it's soaking wet, it's not going to work out well with the drop. I think that's okay. We'll work with it. That's what will work. Didn't think that was gonna happen. Hole 7, the basket's like right behind this tree. Try to go like out here and around. Just like that. kind of unbelievable. Right there. And my plus 13 or 13 over score best is on the long tees. I have not actually played the short tees. So we're basically just going for best score today, no matter what, on shorts. Sweet. Yes, again. I don't get a lot of birdies on this course, so I like these short tees. It feels nice. Really, the long tee is like back there somewhere. We're on hole 8. Baskets straight down the gully. Gonna try to just bomb something nice and straight right up the middle. Try to give it a little bit more juice, but it's kind of hard to play and aim while it's super wet. Got a bit of a long putt here. Back-to-back birdies? What is happening to me today? I need to be wet, apparently. Hole 9, baskets right up there. Try to cut this corner and sail on up to it. Not as big of a dog leg as it generally is. Drying off the disc with my wet rag. I don't know if dry is like really in my vocabulary today. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay. Kind of grip lock that. We'll figure it out. Alrighty. Straight to the disc gods that we just set it up real nice right under the basket. Not really right under the basket. I think I can make that putt though. Alright, let's freaking smash it in there. I deserve that. Really deserve that. Get too cocky. The birds run away. Hole 10, basket's somewhere down there in the trees. Yikes. I think I might actually just take my mulligan there. And if the mulligan doesn't work out, it never happened. You saw nothing. Okay, good use of a mulligan for sure. See what I can do here. was quite good. Quite good. Par, 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 par. Yeah, it turns out that was actually par 4, so that was a birdie. The Freddie Fazbear par song was just totally out of pocket, totally out of line. Should have never happened. Won't happen again. My bad. I apologize to all of the animatronic fans out there. Shame. Shame. Alright, hole 11. This is probably about the weirdest fucking hole you ever done see. You go out there around the Mando and then straight back up the hill. The basket's like right over there. That's gonna be a problem because it didn't really make it to the Mando. Oops, oopsie, oopsie poopsie. All right. Farts. There's gonna be a challenge. Too bad the second one doesn't count. Arg. I gotta check what par that hole is. Should have checked when I was at the sign. Hindsight's 2020. Alright, hole 12, basket should be pretty much dead ahead. I'm sure it's like behind that stump down there. I'm not too sure, so I'm just gonna throw the peach. I don't know what part's out of frame there. I'm not doing anything sus. Trust me. We'll see what happens when I get down there. Yeah, so I way overshot it. It's right down here. The other basket's about maybe 8 feet behind where I landed. Parked. Gotta get up around these trees. And we're going for par. Par. Alright, hole 13. Something doesn't quite add up with the footage there, but I really don't know where the basket is. We're just gonna send it. Yeah, considering I don't know where the basket is, I don't really know what disc to throw. I'm I'm assuming I still have to turn the corner a little bit. Although maybe not. I actually feel like I might see it. I'm gonna go with a different disc. Just go with the peach again. Not a good throw, but I think we'll be able to figure it out. I do have eyes on the basket. Kind of down in this little bowl down here. I'm not really sure what my best option is. Probably my best option is anything but what I just did. So we'll see what happens here. But I think I'm at even so far. So I have a little bit of room for play. Got myself in another one of those positions where I just gotta go around these trees. They're little and they got tiny little branches everywhere. That was an okay bid. All right, basket's up around the corner to the left. I'll go with this disc because it tends to, if I give it anhyzer, it tends to just stay anhyzer. Not ideal. Yeah, I said not ideal, but turns out it's kind of fine. Yay. I think I can probably make that putt. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Par, 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 par. Alright, hole 15, basket's like up there. I gotta go up and around the corner. Pretty much a forehand hole. Forehand while it's wet is I mean, I only tried once today, but it didn't really work out. But I did sky it. I feel like it would probably be fine if I threw it like at a normal level. So I guess we're gonna try it again, and then we'll see how it goes. My fingertip feels like the skin is being pulled off because it's wet. Yeah, it's really nice, but gotta beef it up, make those fingertips leathery. A lot too much anhyzer on that. We're just gonna play it. Now, I'm not really sure what to attempt here. A lot of trees. Huge hill. So it could roll away. And we're just gonna try to get it close. That's, I guess, kind of the objective regardless, but you know. as close as I would like. I'm not gonna lie, kind of a devastating spot. This tree right here, so wide, can't really see it, but I cannot see the basket no matter which way I stretch. So it's basically just a blind shot. Also with a very steep hill right behind the basket. Take that bogey. Alright, hole 16, basket's right there. Generally, this would be a forehand shot. But it's been super unreliable today, so I'm gonna try kind of an Anheuser. See if I can get around that kind of like bare tree right in the middle of the fairway, just to the left of the basket. I'm not really sure where that landed, but I think I just like absolutely juiced it way past. Yeah, I kind of love this feature wherever I see it on trails or disc golf courses, but just a little floating walkway. What a nice touch. So beautiful. It's actually a really nice day out here, even though it's super wet and rainy. But giant water tank. Blaine is a really nice course. Good news, I did not juice it past the basket. It's actually like very close. So we're gonna go for birdie. Sweet, sweet. Hole 17, basket's right there. You might be able to see like the top corner of it. Try to send one down this chute and kind of curve out to the basket at the end of there. Just to be specific, I'm going to aim at that tree. See how good I am today. Oh man, that's a problem. Not finishing strong here. Alright, I'm very far from the basket, and this is my bogey throw. Gosh dang. I love how it only takes one hole to just destroy a day. Really hope I make that. For triple bogue. see it. Hole 18, basket's right up there. I'm gonna go with the Gannon-Burr Cloud Breaker and try to go around. That tiny little tree. Better not hit that. I'm gonna scream. I didn't hit the little tree, so I'm not gonna scream, but I kind of have a line. The basket's right up there. Fully demoralized. If the government wanted to take over my brain with propaganda, now would be actually the perfect opportunity. So, have at it. Have at it. Alright, that was okay. Alright, we got a long putt for bogey. I don't even know what my score was at the end there. Probably like a +6 or something. Overall fun day. Very wet. I'm fully soaked through. My car's gonna be steamy as fuck when I'm driving home. Anyways, peace.